Hey, definitely, maybe this is going to be probably today's last post because I'm exhausted of the disinformation. It's a great question. It wasn't a sympathy vote that Cuban Americans got. What we have to understand is that starting in around 1957, what we call the golden Cuban immigrants came to Miami, and in the late 1950s and 60s, when the Cubans are coming in, they're coming into Miami, which is a very, very sleepy town at the time. It's nothing like what we know today. So many of those Cubans that were coming in were industrialists, people who had money, people who had a lot of wealth and means and education and knew how to start businesses. So the Cubans, slowly but surely, they didn't do it overnight, but slowly but surely started building a community, an entire community. They built banks, they built medical centers, they built pharmacies, they built their own machine shops, businesses, invested in steel, etc., 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 created their own school systems, to the point now where you can be in Miami, live in certain areas, come in speaking Spanish, and never have to learn English and never have to leave that area. And you would never have to learn English. So the amount of industriousness that came out of Cuba into the United States was amazing. What did that have to do with this? That the people who were in industry and banking also raised their children in very good schools, and those children ended up in government. People like Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, people like the Diaz-Balart family, and on and on and on. And those people were the ones that helped to write legislation to create things like the Wet Foot, Dry Foot Act, or to work with other white Anglo-Saxons that were in the House and the Senate to pass bills that would make it easier for Cubans to come into the United States and get these kinds of VIP treatments for citizenship that nobody else got. So you have to give them credit for that. Or give us credit for that, I guess. I don't know, because I'm a part of that.